Welcome to the dark side of my room. I'm your guide, Jennifer Adams, the voice in the darkness. Here, we will delve deep into the twisted tales that lurk within the vast abyss of Reddit. Brace yourselves as we embark on a journey into the darkest corners of the internet's most chilling stories. Together, we'll wander through the threads of Reddit, unearthing true accounts of bone-chilling encounters and tales that defy logic. So dim the lights, settle into the shadows, and let the stories consume you. This is the dark side of my room. Two summers ago, I was living in a pretty small town with less than 40,000 people. It's where I'm from and where I feel most comfortable. I lived with my boyfriend at the time, our 2 kids, and our 2 Rottweilers. My boyfriend would leave a few hours earlier than I did in the mornings, and since we lived right across the street from the elementary school, the kids would just walk to school. One morning, after the kids and my boyfriend had left, I was upstairs showering, and I heard my 2 Rottweilers going nuts downstairs. They were both in kennels, and I could hear them just going crazy, barking and jumping around in their kennels and making a ton of noise. Then I hear footsteps coming up the stairs. I wasn't immediately alarmed because, again, this is a pretty small town where I grew up. And while it wasn't common for my boyfriend or the kids to come back home, it wasn't beyond comprehension to think maybe one of them had forgotten something and had to come back to the house. But the dogs were really losing their minds, and it occurred to me that the dogs don't act like that with the kids or my boyfriend. They'd only act like that to a stranger. So I open the shower curtain, lean out, and yell, "What the fuck is going on out there?" I hear the footsteps stop, then seemingly turn around, run back down the stairs, and the door slam hard. I was super confused at this point, so I hopped out of the shower in a towel and walked down the stairs to find my front door wide open with the deadbolt in a locked position. So to me, it looked like someone tried to lock it, must have panicked or something, slammed the door, and ran. I guess I just didn't notice the door didn't actually close because the deadbolt was out. I peered out the door and didn't see anything, so I closed the door, locked it, and I texted my boyfriend asking if he had stopped in at the house, and he had said he didn't. I checked again on the dogs and they were fine, but super high energy and eager to get out of their kennels. I was perplexed, still not that concerned for some reason, and just finished getting ready and went to work and didn't think much of it after that. While at work, a family friend stopped in, whose kids attend the same school ours did. She asked me if I heard that they put the school on lockdown for 2 or 3 hours that morning. I hadn't. She proceeds to tell me that some guy stabbed somebody to death and was loose in our neighborhood. And since we lived right by the elementary school and they couldn't find the guy, they put the whole school on lockdown. Every hair on my body stood up. I'm now absolutely certain that he was in my home earlier that day, attempting to hide from the police. We didn't always lock our doors, so he was able to just walk in, and he probably wasn't perturbed by my dogs since they were both in kennels. But I'm almost positive it was him in my house that day. I'm also pretty certain that if I hadn't yelled out from the shower, he would have come upstairs, and who knows what would have happened at that point. They did end up catching him, hiding under a house in my neighborhood a few hours later. So, dear stabber, let's not meet.